What's going on, YouTube? So today we got the Will Smith official Oscar slap apology video. He came out and released this today. So we're going to see what Will Smith has to say about what happened that night. My YouTube channel didn't exist when the slap happened that was heard around the world, so I didn't get to publicly give my take on it, but I know what happened. So yeah, let's get into this. Before we start the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now let's roll it.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I wouldn't want to talk to the guy. I mean, I don't see myself ever being in that situation that Chris Rock was in, but I understand why Chris Rock would feel that way. And I guess I understand what he says when he says it was fuzzy, because it did happen kind of quick. You know, a joke was said, he walked up on stage and did the deed, and it was over with at that point. He was just so full of passion in that moment, he couldn't really stop himself from going through with it. But yeah, let's continue.
So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
She rolled her eyes in response to Chris's joke.
You know, I made a choice on my own, from my own.
Okay, yeah, I don't. When I watched that, when I saw that happen, it like I said, it did happen kind of quick. I don't think that she said, "Go get him, Will." I don't think that Jada said that. But at the same time, having to live to such a high standard in his own wife's eyes, and he sees that he's not meeting that does put some pressure on. I imagine that does put pressure on Will to, you know, be, I guess you could say, the alpha more. And I guess he felt like that was a situation where he had to really put his foot down, but he went about it in the wrong way.
Own experiences, from my history with Chris, Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us.
Will Smith also apologized to the night's nominees, specifically Questlove, who accepted an Oscar moments after the slap.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down.
You know, I think it's good that he knows what his central trauma is. But I also think, like he said, disappointing people is his central trauma. Well, that happened that very night when he slapped Chris Rock. He didn't want to disappoint Jada and not be a man to address what Chris Rock said to his wife, so he went and handled it by slapping somebody. You know, doing all the deep diving and introspection that you want to do is cool, is great. I think it's good for self-progress, but I think he needs to get rid of his wife. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I know they got family as things that tie him to her, but the actions speak louder than words, and I think she's demonstrated over these past few years, ever since the August Alsina incident really aired, that she doesn't really respect and admire this man. But I don't want to get into all of that. So, but yeah, I think, yeah, you know your traumas, that's good. You need to, you know, figure out the people in your life that make it better or make it worse, and make adjustments.
So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And
Okay, see, and that bothers me a little bit, because you shouldn't be living up to some impression that people put on you, because people can put any impression on you they think, and if you don't please these people, then if you please a certain group of people, you might not please another group of people. You can't please everybody. And if disappointing people is your central trauma, you have to realize that you can't please everybody. It's impossible, and you need to stop trying to please everyone, and stop trying about letting everybody down. You know, you're Will Smith, you know, the actor, true, but also the person. So, you know, you're not a, I know you know, people look to him as a role model, so he wants to fulfill that. But, you know, I mean, everybody has a life, and life has crazy ups and downs. So, yeah.
And the work I'm trying to do is, I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robert.
I promise we'll be able to be friends again. That was a pretty weak outro. I don't know. My final comments on it, I guess. I do believe that it's genuine. I think his apology is genuine. He took some time away, and he thought about everything, you know, because at first he didn't really want to apologize. He gave a lukewarm apology. So he thought about it, and he released this video. I think he could have waited a little bit longer. His presentation was just very weak. I know it's a very vulnerable thing he was doing, put himself in a very vulnerable place. But I think at this point, Will Smith he just displays characteristics of a weak man, a man not in control of his own life. Even though things are going really good for him, he just doesn't seem happy a lot of the times. And I really do want that to change for him. I think getting rid of a toxic situation in his life, I don't want to be too specific, I think that would help improve his life, honestly. But that was it for the reaction, guys. Time to get out of here and edit this video so I can upload it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. On your way out, peace.